How do you manage that between your bro and your sis?
I don't even know how to manage that well. Yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. Mm-hmm. So a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it's like, damn, like the godfather. Mm-hmm. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that shit.
Do you have any reaction? No. It was court.
So at this point, me fighting her right now is still the biggest fight with the woman.
How was it?
I'm gonna show them that.
There you go. Got a little lollipop?
Had a little lollipop. But I can't walk stuff.
Y'all think they're so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. The nigga's a weirdo. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me, so that's how he knew. And it's not cat.
The connection between Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa is becoming tumultuous. And with 50 Cent also involved, the drama is intensifying. Claressa made the bold decision to announce a boxing battle with the Queen herself after. Remy's scorching Instagram post ignited the internet. Who, though, isn't interested in it? Mr. 50 Cent Jackson Curtis. Why would he object to a brief showdown without gloves? Remy shot her companion, and he is aware that she is not someone to toy with. There are rumors that Remy might have even endangered Claressa. Let's discuss it. Should she start keeping an eye on herself? 50 couldn't keep quiet for long, so he slipped into the fray with his unasked for counsel, telling Claressa to think twice before she entered the ring with Remy. Avoid arguing with her at all costs. She will win. Man, what's going on? Let me tell you, Claressa doesn't appear to be planning on taking 50's advice, but I still need a drink. She's going full speed ahead. She initially proposed a boxing bout because of how ugly things get when she and Remy argue on X, nor did the boxing champion hold back. Claressa shields against Remy Ma. Claressa said that Remy leaked her personal numbers to make her uneasy after. She spilled some hot tea during her online back and forth. With Yamel Hill, Claressa decided she wasn't going to play nice either, because Remy was playing shady. Even going so far as to offer to get into the ring with him for only $1. You should get your whooped crash out on February 2nd. But don't blame Claressa for taking it there just yet.
Given the recent events, I am wondering, what would it take, how much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know. She linked your number. What? Your actual telephone number? Oh my God.
So at this point, you can give me $1. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, I'm a businesswoman, don't leak my number.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should have came to me like Shirley.
Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. And you too young to know about Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley.
I guess I got an old soul.
You do? Oh my gosh, you too young to know about Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley.
Yeah. But it's more thing like, but she's not no boxer, you know, understand it, you know. She ain't no boxer.
To most people would assume that Claressa has this under control because she is a professional boxer. But let's not undervalue Remy. This is a result of Remy's extremely dubious past. After an instance, Remy was sentenced to 8 years in prison. In 2008, after pulling a total wow on her own pal? No. It was messy and had nothing to do with self-defense. This is how it transpired. Remy was out drinking in Manhattan with her lover, Makita Barnes Joseph. Remy saw that $3,000 had vanished from her purse as if it were just another night. Rather than being diplomatic and investigating, she blamed Makita Chili right away. Words were exchanged, blows were thrown, and then Remy's POW went off, resulting in a full-on altercation. Akita spent 3 weeks in the hospital after the bullet hit her colon and rectum. Even criminal court judge Reina Uwila stated unequivocally that the rapper's 8-year sentence served as a wake-up call, calling him a very furious young woman whose anger is completely uncontrollable. During the trial, she wasn't that kind of person, Remy tried to say. Since Remy had a tendency to roll around with a loaded weapon, prosecutor Michael McIntosh wasn't buying what she was selling. He said something along the lines of, "This is just a ticking time bomb waiting to go." Sis was quoted as stating, "Remy Ma is not even close to who I really am," demonstrating her sincere belief that she could talk her way out of it. "I still have a lot to contribute to society, and I'm neither a thug nor a menace. If you believed Remy had changed his ways, you were mistaken." She demonstrated that she still had that same fervor in 2019 by choosing to remodel her co-stars' jaw off, which, to be honest, just sealed her legal doom. The strange thing is that, despite everything, Remy didn't seem to feel very sorry for the whole thing. The lyrics to the song Out of Control, featuring Fat Joe and Cool and Dre, even mention it with the line, "I shot my friend over a band, and imagine what I'll do to a bee I can't stand." Yes, without hesitation, Remy threw his hands at Brittany Taylor. According to Brittany, Remy hit her square in the eye during a fundraiser performance at Irving Plaza in April, sending her directly to Mount Sinai Hospital with a shiner. Brittany went to the police the next day, and she even shared a photo of her black eye on Instagram for everyone to see. As soon as the tea spilled, May charged Remy with 4 misdemeanor charges of harassment and assault. Brittany was fortunate to escape being charged with these accusations, informing a judge that the complainant's sole corroborated eyewitness is no longer cooperating was Assistant District Attorney Juan Maldonado. During the whole time the defendant was in the green room in Irving Plaza, the location of the alleged assault, an unconnected witness remembers seeing the defendant. Remy is really pleased that the eyewitness did not notice any interaction between the defendant and the complainant during her watch of the defendant.
How was it? Can you tell us a minute? There you go. Got a little lollipop?
Had a little lollipop. But I can't walk.
Reasonable to suppose that Remy won't be the underdog if she and Claressa enter the ring together. Okay, let's face it, 50 Cent will be watching the entire fight from the front, even though he may be advising Claressa to exercise more caution. The reason for this is that 50 and Papoose don't exactly get along, and their rivalry began in 2018 when 50 boldly posted, "Damn Remy, you," in the comments section under one of Remy's pictures. "I shed a lot of pounds. Hey Slim, let me tell you." That 50's small comment did not amuse Papoose. Naturally, he wasn't going to keep it cute, so he clapped it back with force. It was blown out of proportion by Papoose when he included Daphne Joy, a 50's baby mom. It got genuine, you know? "No wedding yet, darn you, Daphne Joy. I'll introduce you to my homeboy, who's obviously older than 50. If 50 Cent doesn't marry you." He posted an image of Remy in lingerie with the words Remy is scrawled over it because he was furious. His message said, "Nah, Fifth. Don't tell my wife she lost weight over it." He also shared a photo of a balding Papoose. "Okay, but she lost weight and she's good," the caption said. "You want me to do that? What the fuck?" In a different post, he questioned why Remy was in the house and why this youngster was so envious. He will then add, "We aren't watching. Until she was able to control her spouse, I blocked her." Power Papoose really went for the kill at that point. Lol. Get the strap. He included his signature catchphrase, "Get the strap, baby," in his hashtag, along with some bizarre photos of 50 people playing with adult equipment. It was petty and back and forth, but because he's currently obsessed with drama. Here's the twist. The 50s are all involved. It speaks volumes that Fat Joe is out here playing the quiet one because he's... Remy's father was both her mentor and the godfather of her child when she was overweight. Jew was asked about the drama he encountered during his math studies, talking about how 2024 has been a challenging year for hip-hop due to all the scandals that have been in the press. Hoff, the host of my Expert Opinion show, was direct. He had no intention of getting himself into any more trouble.
2024 feeling like that. It's been a horrible year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This probably, I was just having a heated discussion with my people. Like, this might be the worst year
As opposed to
ever hip hop history type shit. It's bad.
I agree.
All our legends, all our mentors get scrutinized. This is the worst time to be a celebrity in the history of mankind. I'm not sure you guys want to be celebrities. Like, I got friends who are filthy rich that want to be popping, want to be a celebrity. I don't think they want everybody like that. But they're crazy out here. This is nuts. The fucking world has changed on me. It's fucking nuts out here.
yeah.
And you can't make it up.
The chaotic situation with Remy and Papoose was simply one additional layer of mayhem. Fat Joe didn't hold back when voicing his thoughts on the matter. He said very plainly that he was upset with the way things went since, in spite of his devotion to Remy, he also respects and has come to appreciate Papoose. Joe must have found the situation considerably more challenging as a result.
How do you manage that between your bro
Yeah, I
and
mean,
your sis?
I don't even know how to manage that well. Yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. It's a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like the godfather. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like.
Despite his efforts to escape the turmoil, Fat Joe worries about protecting Remy and Papa's child from the mayhem because he is aware of the potential effects on the child. You could see that he was troubled by this. Fat Joe made it apparent that he would not fall victim to the problem. He will not be involved in this one.
Can't do is stop it, or have that they won't listen to me.
Right. You have a history of mediating a lot of beefs.
A lot of
people.
I might have mediated beef for a long time. Now that it's gone.
I'm saying, like,
It's off the rocker.
we know you for not getting in the middle, but being in the middle and being, all right, y'all, stop.
You know, it's a different type of thing when you got a husband. First of all, for the first time she ever asked me for advice, I said, listen, it's different. You have a husband. This is your husband. Nobody come to my house and my wife. You know what I'm saying? This is your husband. I can't get in the middle of that. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And there's kids involved.
It's the best kid in the world. Goddaughter is the most beautiful kid in the world. She's so, I wish this didn't happen. You know
That's
what I'm
Remy
saying?
twin right there, for real.
She's just a beautiful kid, very smart.
Is there a way to shield the kid from?
I'm sure they are. I don't think they're trying to damage the baby.
No, not that they would try to, but if you have children and you've been in the press, I'm sure you've maybe found a way to keep some of that stuff from the kids.
I don't know, man. I was beefing with 50 Cent and my son was going to school every day, fighting niggas. Oh, your father's pussy, yo. That shit real. You know what I'm saying? He was going to school fighting niggas every day, yo. Your father's pussy, yo.
Regarding whether Fat Joe had any knowledge of what was going to occur, he acknowledged that he had none, as if nothing were wrong. He was really out here having dinner with Fat Joe the day before. Remy shared that startling information on Instagram.
Dinner last night. I'm not gonna go into the I don't really know. How about that?
Right.
One thing I don't know is that my sister never tells me our personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and then my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what?
What if he didn't know the storm was coming? Papoose clarified the situation on Instagram after some followers suspected he was also at the meal. He would like not to be associated with those rumors. In an explanation post, Papoose wrote, "Peace to my brother, Fat Joe. I think his interview was misunderstood by everyone. I wasn't with them at Brooklyn Chop House, but I love it so much that I often spend hundreds of dollars there. The fact that Fat Joe is avoiding the limelight is absurd. Asterisk. Drama. Especially considering Remy had no trouble disclosing all of her personal details in one of her outbursts after Papoose made public the documents pertaining to her alleged infidelity, exposing her husband's covert manipulation. Remy didn't just sit there and respond to Papoose's accusations that she wrote. She fought back with her receipts, proving that she did, in fact, spend last Christmas with her kid. I took mine down after you posted a whole damn lie," he says over the phone as he asks her to remove hers. "After this Christmas, I'll defeat him and stop. You stated that the only way you would leave would be to have a public outburst, despite my years of begging you to do so, and let's have a peaceful divorce. You treat me badly, even though you know I'm not the social media type. You exploit your reputation as a gangster girl and my ideals from my childhood against me by recording me saying things like, 'Hey, not Remy Ma going to call. You only lie, Papoose. On any significant day, you appear fine in the background regardless of what I am doing with my child. Why would I include my family members who actually cared about you? Although the police are attempting to assist you, you are a snitch and a rat. And your brothers are phoning Joe. Remy may want to start choosing who she invites into this mess more carefully, considering how straightforward the block is.'" The captain's long outburst included the admission that he had an affair with Remy. He didn't stop there, though. Additionally, he said that Papoose knew about the affair the whole time and naturally had something to say about it.
Already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but they knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. If we don't let the cat go.
The rapper also said
He knew is that y'all think that's so thorough. He put a recording device in Remy's car. The nigga's a weirdo. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cat.
He quickly put an end to the wild claims that he ended up in a fetal position, but he didn't hold back on that one. Unexpectedly, Easy also admitted that Papoose had indeed punched the living daylights out of him. In
through the situation with a mask on. And he got past the security guard. I don't know how. Now, we're not going to speculate here. I don't know how he got with a mask on. I don't know how he got past the security guard. He got past the security guard. The wall is an L shape. I'm on the wall. And literally, the nigga, he literally sneaked me. He do sneak me. He do sneak me. And that's where the two clean jaws come into the hand. He do sneak me. But when I never fell, never was in no fetal position, I never touched the ground ever. And when I got back to turn around to the nigga ran. He ran. And shit like that. To me, I told Rem, I think the security nigga something to do with it, because a nigga comes with a full-blown mask, your security nigga is not gonna allow a nigga in the building. But the only how he allows it to go.
That was not true at all. If E is telling the truth, it seems like Remy may have left the ring first, which would leave her with fewer fans outside the ring. This is because E's account of events seems to be a little different from what others may have been saying. Given that Remy is not the person you want to mess with, Claressa might want to heed 50's advice before getting into the altercation. But do you think Remy is truly out there trying her hardest to beat Claressa? Or is this all just rhetoric? And who is going to walk away with their head? Kindly leave your feedback in the comments box. And don't forget to see the other movies on our channel.